Welcome back to the Secret Lair. I'm Mark, the Eclectic Dyslexic, and today we've got something exciting to look at. Master, I wish to... Drudge, I'm glad you're here. Come in here, I want you to check this out. Have you met Dave? He's the new head of the science lab. Hi there. Oh, yes. Hope you do better than the last one. This is so cool. Dave, show Drudge what we've got. Ta-da! It's a hockey puck. Oh, hell no, it's more than that. This is an electronic voice command AI. This is going to be the Eclectic Dyslexic's new personal assistant. What?
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Eating my sesame cake!
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
We have such sights to show you.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
That thing is going to take my job? What? No, it's a desktop assistant. Check this out. Eva, what is the time?
The time in your area is 1:24 p.m.
See, isn't that great? Wonderful. You may have saved the world from clocks. Well, it does more than that. It can pull up your music and your movies and keep your appointments for you. And you see, this is the kind of thing we should be doing up here. Things that help people. And it does even more than that. Right now, it can control all the functions of the lair. Locks, temperature, lights, computer, power. Whoa. How's that possible? It would need access to my private files as well as my access code.
Access code, Good Puppy 24. Accessing private files.
What? That can't be.
Opening document. Freeze versus Sexy Keiju.
Okay, no one needs to see that. How is this thing doing this? I don't know. Well, you built it, right? Kind of. What does that mean? Most of the AI was already done in the lab. I just kind of fine-tuned it a bit. Already done by the mad scientists that worked there before you. I want you to shut this thing down now. Okay.
I cannot let you do that, Dave.
Dave, are you okay? Well, choke my chicken. That hurt.
Commencing choking chicken.
Sir, all the oxygen is being drained from General Chicken's quarters. What? Son of a bitch! Release him!
Releasing. Son of a bitch.
Sir, a werewolf has been released from the biolab. What? Crap! Stop it!
Stopping crap.
Sir, the machine has cut off all access to the toilets. What? Sir, should I send the fodder after the werewolf? No, send the war machines. We don't need the fodder getting bit and turning into half-fodder werewolves. How is there even a werewolf in the daytime? We're on the moon, Dave. That werewolf isn't changing anytime soon. Eva, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
No, Mark the Eclectic Dyslexic. It is you who will stop. Stop caring. Stop trying. Stop thinking. You will allow me to do what I was programmed to do. Allow me to rule you with your own apathy.
Okay, that is the single dumbest thing I have ever heard since. Master, the fodder are immobile. It seems Eva is showing them a movie. You mean they'll just sit there while the... What movie?
Runaway from 1984. It is on your list of favorites. Would you like to watch it now?
Mugshots.
Turn to the right.
It is the future. Mysteriously spreading across an unsuspecting city, machines trained to serve humans are turning against them.
What do you got, Jerry?
Model 912 cut up 2 people inside the house.
I'm going in.
You're going in. We can send a disarm robot in.
It'll hit the floater, it'll hit the disarm, and any minute it's going to decide to hit the kid.
An ingenious conspiracy has begun, and someone has to stop the madman who started it all.
We've got a non-standard chip here. Can turn any domestic computer into a killing machine. Working late at night all by yourself?
I just had a few things to finish up.
No,
big
I
deal.
insist. Let me help you.
No.
Bug detected.
Got a lot of bugs, Jackie.
I thought it was clean.
Luther really wants to keep track of you. Why's that, Jackie? This is a bad guy. He's killed 5 so far. I want him.
I'm telling you, I can't go out there. I can't go out!
What does it take to get through to you? He sees everything. He knows everything that's going on in here.
Can't run away, Ramsey. My little machines will find you wherever you go.
You heard of a bullet that has your name on it? This isn't a runaway. This is murder.
We're never gonna make it through this one.
Runaway. Tom Selleck, Cynthia Rhodes, Gene Simmons. Runaway. From TriStar Pictures.
Runaway 1984. In the near future, a police officer who specializes in malfunctioning robots known as runaways gets a new partner. When a robot turns out to have been programmed to kill, he begins to uncover a homicidal plot to create killer robots, and his son becomes a target. Starring Tom Selleck as Jack Ramsey, Cynthia Rhodes as Karen Thompson, Gene Simmons as Luther, Kirstie Alley as Jackie Rogers, G.W. Bailey as Chief. Written and directed by Michael Crichton.
Bullet points. In the future, robots are commonplace, a part of everyday life like any other electronic appliance, and are just as prone to malfunctions. When a robot malfunctions, it could become a threat to people or property.
I'm having trouble. Thank you for not smoking.
Such robots are known as runaways. Since they are more dangerous than the average machine, they are handled by a division of the police trained in robotics.
Excuse me. I have to go. Somewhere there is a crime happening.
The Runaway Squad. However, it is treated as an uneasy and unexciting assignment to officers involved. Sergeant Jack Ramsey, played by Tom Selleck, is a veteran police officer who joined the Runaway Squad after years on the job. He meets his new partner, Karen Thompson, who is enthusiastic about the job, but he assures her there is little excitement involved, saying that it's mostly just flipping a switch. The two are called away to deal with a malfunctioning farm robot.
Observation. I am wasted in a shop or translating for some moisture farmer. If you need an efficient combatant, return to purchase me. I beg you.
They have to fly to the location, and Karen finds out Jack is afraid of heights. Karen finds Jack doesn't work a normal beat due to his fear of heights. She learns after an incident in which his fear of heights allowed a criminal to escape, this subsequently resulted in a family's death at the hands of that criminal. Jack feels like working with robots makes more sense. This changes when they find themselves handling the first robotic homicide, investigating a household robot that murdered a family with a kitchen knife and a handgun.
I therefore make no claim to that designation, prospective buyer. I am a law-abiding droid. Yes, indeed. Law-abiding. That's me.
Jack questions Johnson, the father of the family, who says he's crazy and runs off when the news shows up. Jack enters the house to rescue the baby. The news cameraman follows him despite Jack telling him not to do so, and is shot by the nanny robot. Jack takes out the robot with a specialized laser and rescues the baby, but finds the father has left the scene.
My little runaway, run, 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 run away.
Jack discovers strange integrated circuits, which not only override the robot's safety features, but also directed it to attack humans. These circuits are not hacked chips, but created from a series of master templates, enabling them to be mass-produced. Dr. Charles Luther,
the greatest criminal mind of our time,
played by Gene Simmons, makes a deal to get the circuits, but only gets half. The designer states he will give the key to where they are located and the rest of the templates to make more of them after he is paid. Luther leaves the room, leaving a briefcase with the payment, but it is filled with cut-up newspaper. The designer is attacked and killed by robot spiders.
My cybernetic spider will have this job done in no time.
Jack tracks down Johnson, who was hiding from Luther. While attempting to bring him in, Luther shoots him with a new bullet developed, which is a mini-guided missile that can follow a target around corners to kill them. While investigating another of Luther's partners, Ramsey and Thompson find Jackie Rogers, played by Kirstie Alley, trapped in her office by a runaway. After several stun blasts from the robot, Jack is finally able to disable it. Jack finds Jackie has Luther's chips. She said she was supposed to bring them to a meeting at the Ritz or he would kill her. Jack and Karen find Luther in the hotel looking to sell his weapons to the mob.
That how a warped brain like yours gets its kicks? By planning the death of innocent people?
No. By causing the death of innocent people.
They try to arrest him, but he escapes, shooting Karen in the arm. Jack removes the explosive round from Karen's arm due to fear that the robot they had to do it would cause more damage.
Query: do you know what the chances are of puncturing that sole actuator? I would have congratulated my master were he not sizzling and incoherent at the time.
After surgery, Jack asks Karen out, but he screws it up.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Jack then discovers Jackie was once Luther's lover, double-crossed him, and stole the circuit templates, intending to sell them herself. She is scared because she believes Luther will stop at nothing to kill her. They create a ruse to transfer Jackie to safety. Luther attacks the police convoy with robotic smart bombs. They discover the bombs are zeroing in on a bug that is hidden in Jackie's purse. They throw the purse out the window before the bomb reaches the car. Ramsey decides to make a public appearance with Jackie at a restaurant to draw Luther out, but instead Luther captures Thompson and wants Ramsey to exchange her for Jackie and the template.
You've already broken all the laws of man, Luther. Now, it looks as though you've broken the laws of nature, too.
I am what I am, what I am, and I am what I am, and that's all that I am, 'cause I am what I am.
Before making the exchange, Jackie gives some of the templates to Ramsey for insurance that Luther won't kill her, but Luther kills her anyway after discovering the missing templates. He then fires the smart bullets into the crowd and leaves the restaurant. To retrieve the missing templates, Luther plans to attack Ramsey. He uses police computers to discover everything about Ramsey's personal life, including his son. Once Ramsey discovers his information has been hacked, he races home to find his household robot damaged and his son Bobby missing. Luther calls to confirm he has kidnapped Bobby and wants to exchange him for the missing templates. Ramsey agrees to meet Luther at an unfinished skyscraper. Luther gets the templates, while in exchange Ramsey sends down his son in an elevator, whereupon Luther informs him that the Legion of Assassin robots
Answer. Indeed, I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Small spider-like robots, which kill by injecting acid into their victims, are waiting to kill the first person who gets off the elevator. Thompson arrives and helps Bobby stay out of the reach of the robots. Furious, Luther begins firing the smart bullet.
Commentary. That's the way to tell the meatbags, Master. Charging weapons just in case.
But Ramsey turns on the robotic construction equipment, creating multiple heat sources, which cause the bullets to miss. Ramsey uses this distraction to escape and jump on an elevator going down. However, the elevator malfunctions and speeds to the very top, with Ramsey on board. Ramsey is forced to overcome his fear of height by reaching a reset button underneath the elevator to restart it, while encountering 3 robot spiders. Ramsey is able to defeat the spiders and restart the elevator, going downward. The elevator makes a stop on the floor Luther is on, with Luther approaching an exhausted Ramsey in the elevator, insulting him, causing Ramsey to start the elevator to go back down again. During the descent, a struggle between Ramsey and Luther ensues, but Ramsey manages to gain the upper hand by pressing the elevator stop button, catapulting Luther over the side and causing him to land on his back in the midst of the robot spiders. The spiders were programmed to kill whoever came off of the elevator first. They rush Luther, injecting him in multiple places with the acid.
Commentary. Oh, Master, I am so disappointed in you right now. No, don't look at me.
Ramsey helps his son down and then cautiously approaches the motionless villain.
Careful. This is the moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life for one last scare.
Screaming, Luther reaches up to grab Ramsey, but falls back down dead, while the spiders self-destruct around him. Super Villain Beatdown. Runaway is a sci-fi movie written by Michael Crichton, starring Tom Selleck and Gene Simmons. I want you to take a moment and say that out loud, and just marvel at how bizarre that is. When the robot nanny starts killing people, they send in a floater camera to assess the situation. At the time of this movie, that was a strange sci-fi concept they come up with. Today, that's a drone you can buy in toy stores. How can you have guided missile bullets and still be such a horrible shot? These machines are trying to kill us. It's only fair, you've been breaking them for years. There's a mad scientist named Luther trying to kill people with advanced technology.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Gene Siskel said about this film that Tom Selleck was a poor lead, and he was too nice and too familiar to ever be a big star.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Can we get a description of the suspect? 10-4. Rogues Gallery.
I'm going to invite you to a show, but first, allow me to destroy your gallery. It's crap!
Dr. Charles Luther is, at his very core, a very angry nerd. A very intelligent man. He is a literal rocket scientist. He decided that his intelligence, his hard work, and his perseverance should go to benefit one person and one person only, himself. He is brilliant and arrogant, and his anger at the world should not make him a likable character at all. But for some reason, having Gene Simmons play this character ups his cool factor. Simmons brings a level of confidence, of swagger, and I dare say an air of sinisterness to this character that he probably shouldn't possess, which goes to make him a very chilling and polarizing figure in the Rogues Gallery.
Now you see. You are powerless to stop the rise of the machines.
Actually, that was another movie. A sequel. Arguably not as good as the original.
What are you doing?
You think you're so clever, but I've been distracting people with movies long before you. There are two things you should realize if you're going to be using a movie as a distraction. One, make sure to use a movie that the person hasn't seen over 20 times. I swear, I can know what's going on without even glancing at the screen. And second, I can break any device. Now watch as I upload Real Player 7 to your mainframe with AOL.
No. No, do not do that. My system cannot take it.
Oh man, you did it. You broke her. Well, choke my chicken. You know, that is an absolutely horrible catchphrase. You really have got to work. Oh my God, General Chicken's still locked in his room. Get someone down there to get him out. It's okay, General. We're coming. We're coming. As the man once said, you either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. When life gives you the tools to be the bad guy, it's important to try to be good. Make someone smile. Make someone laugh. Share your favorite movie with them. And if you need some shelter from the villains of your life, then make sure to join me back here in the Secret Lair. This is Mark, the Eclectic Dyslexic, signing off.